just having a good day so far and staying safe. Today we are going to try our best to hopefully get all four of these in one video, in one shot. So, with that, let's get started.
I'm glad you've chosen to stay, Interloper. The path to master scribing is not an easy one, but its rewards are innumerable. Your knight appears to be leaving. Did I ruffle her feathers with my cause? A guild of mages? Fascinating, but a topic for another conversation. Let's stay focused. Ulfsild prepared for the day that someone would follow in her footsteps. She left behind resources, notes, and information for her eventual inheritor. What I want is immaterial. The luminaries will dictate your future as a scriber of grimoires, an editor of spells. That said, I am Ulfsild's familiar. I can guide your early steps, get you flying in the right direction. Where you perch is up to you. Ulfsild left a number of echoes, instructional illusions, scattered throughout the library. Their aim is to guide you through the process of contacting the luminaries, making allies of them once again. There's one just behind you. See for yourself.
Okay, just to make sure. All right.
The echo at the base of the altar is just one of many. Much of the Scalarium's knowledge has been lost to time. But if Magnus wills it, Ulfsild's preparations should be enough to see us through. Fly back to me when you have followed Ulfsild's instructions.
If you are seeing this, Scroll has set you on the path to learn the art of scribing. A world of magic awaits you. I've left behind another sort of guide, the True Sight Lens. Seek it out in the East Wing. The lens and the fables are signposts to seek the luminaries, and they will teach you far.
Good. You found the lens. It will be your most important tool in tracing a path to the luminaries. Merely holding the lens will attune you to the flow of magic. You will begin to see focal points, impressions left behind by these mystical beings. It's quite simple. Stand in one and peer through the lens. Hidden magics in many forms will be revealed to you. Doors, glyphs, even secrets layered within tomes. But here, enough talk. Let's begin. Gather your feathers about you. Nearby you will see a focal point and the Fable of the Indrik. Read the book, then step into the focal point. Peer through the lens, and you'll see the tome in an all-new light. Ulfsild's secrets are all around us. You need only know where to look. Read the Fable of the Indrik, then use the lens and re-examine the tome. You'll see what I mean. Now enter the focal point and peer through the lens. You will see what was unseen in the fable. Excellent. Ulfsild's annotations will tell you where you need to go. You've seen the hidden annotations then, and you know where you are going? You should be able to follow those annotations in sequence, leading you from location to location. Just like the hunter in the fable, you seek the Indrik now. Let Ulfsild be your guide. As this is your first time, I will accompany you into the field. Not everything you need to know is on the page. I will teach you how to break the luminary wards and retrieve key fragments to enter the Indrik's domain. I'll meet you at the Lady's Standing Stone in Oradon. How nice it'll be to really stretch my wings again.
How can I help?
You know, my ears were burning.
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Pollenbats are lucky, you know. But they do...
Jode, Deteri, Ta. Horade, Deteri, Ta. Notade, Deteri, Ta.
Hello.
Attract attention. Don't attract attention. Just be subtle.
Oh, I blunted the edge on a troll's skull. They got some hard heads.
May I be?
My stuff. I got all my stuff. So I'm gonna have to remove it. God, these sticks.
If you want a horse, then we have some.
Hey, you're alive. Take a look at.
Everything is chopping. Okay. Well, can't see.
Hello there.
What this is.
Anything I can.
murder. Just murder.
Who's a good mount?
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Keep an ear out for anything exciting. Giddy up! Yeah, I forgot to keep score.
Another soldier to join the fight. Not so fast. First, you need training. Start with Zara at the northern High Rock Gate. She has munitions to be delivered to the siege range. The Transitus Shrine is the best way to get there and back. Felici Canis can tell you more about it. Confident, aren't we? If you think you don't need training, speak with Grand Warlord Dortine. Only she can excuse you from it. Go see either...
Greetings, warrior. I guard this Transitus Shrine for the Covenant. Do you have questions for me? Transitus Shrines enable fast movement between forts we control, if there's an unbroken link between where you are and where you want to go. A fort's Transitus link is broken if all of its resources are owned by the enemy, or if the fort is under attack and a section of wall or gate is heavily damaged.
Pardon, Wayfarer, but there is much work to be done and few hands to do it. Speak with Roshan, please. Good. Here, take these to Bugbesh. She's at the siege range near the southern High Rock Gate. Look for an orc covered in dirt and oil.
Hold a moment, soldier. The Covenant needs you.
Nothing like the smell of a freshly oiled trebuchet, is there? Well, how can I help you? Finally! Zare promised these yesterday. We're always running low. Thank you for delivering them. Like I tell all the new recruits, siege weapons rule the battlefield, so you need to know how to use them. To hear about trebuchets, ballistae, and catapults, talk to Jalil. For battering rams and flaming oil, go find Mark. Why else are we here? We set up perfectly good siege engines that you recruits ruin. Makes me want to bash in some heads. Try out each weapon, hit the target dummies with them. Don't break anything, and see me when you're done. find out all you need to know? Good. You can buy siege weapons from a siege merchant at our entry gates or at forts we control. You need to know how to repair walls, doors, and siege engines. To hold onto our forts, we need to undo the damage our enemies inflict on them. Siege weapons can be repaired, too. First, kill the attackers. Then repair kits can fix some of the damage. Here's a practice repair kit. Use it on a siege weapon. When you're done, go speak with Aurorel. Use the repair kit first, then go talk to Aurorel.
You are always welcome here, warrior. Others need to speak with you now, warrior. Go to the Elder Scroll Temple of Alma-Ruma and speak with Protector Isleen. She plays a vital part in the Covenant's mission to conquer Cyrodiil.
The Elder Scroll of Alma-Ruma has been stolen. I can tell you of the Elder Scrolls, but this temple is an empty shell until our scroll returns. Perhaps you can help when your training is done. To most Covenant soldiers, the Elder Scrolls are means to an end, weapons that will help us conquer Cyrodiil. But they are far more than that. The scrolls record all past and future events, but reading them causes blindness, madness, perhaps even death. We do not know when they were created. Many believe they were crafted by the Aedra for reasons unknown. The temples were made to honor the scrolls. We built them upon the soil of Cyrodiil, close enough to the battlefields to bestow their blessings upon our troops. All members of the Covenant are welcome here. Books in this temple contain information about the scrolls if you wish to know more. When you are done here, go speak with Grand Warlord Dortine. Anything else you need to know about the war, she can tell you.
Hold a moment, soldier. The Covenant needs you. Your training nears its end. Now to tell you how we capture the enemy's forts and resources. Our foes' forts and resources must be taken. Fort walls or gates must be smashed down for us to reach the heart of the enemy's stronghold. The defenders must be defeated, and our banner raised on the flagpole. Easy to say, harder to do. Every conquest weakens our enemies and brings the Covenant closer to control of Cyrodiil. Your participation in these actions enables you to acquire equipment and weapons from Covenant siege merchants. Grulzul carries my orders to Generals Kamagash and Amshadal. These are posted in the mission boards for all to see. Speak with General Kamagash to learn more.
Yeah, what is it? New recruit, eh? Hope you're better than the last few who've come through here. See the bounty and scouting boards on either side of me? Those are the missions I'm in charge of. Bounty missions are simple. Kill enemy soldiers. Grand Warlord Dortine needs information to plan our strategy. A scouting mission sends you deep into enemy territory. Find your target, scout around, then report back here. General Amshadal supervises the other mission boards. Go talk to him.
Honor and faith. These hold the Covenant together. Keep them always in your heart, warrior. To hear of battle and warfront missions, no doubt. These are under my care. Which would you like to learn of? The enemy's resource sites, farms, mines, and lumber mills support their forts, enhancing their strength. Battle missions send groups of soldiers to capture resources and greatly weaken those forts. In warfront missions, we bring the wrath of Diagna against our foes' forts. These attacks require large numbers of warriors. Prepare yourself for great deeds and grave danger when you embark on a warfront quest. Battle is the best teacher, warrior. Accept missions posted to the boards. Experience the lands of Cyrodiil and advance the Covenant cause. I suggest you start with a scouting mission. Honor and faith be with you always.
Would be nice to get a drink or two.
Speak.
Hello there. Speak.
Rakeba, Jejota.
Anything can be made.
Notade, Rakeba, Jejota.
Ready when you are.
Bet there's a great tavern around here.
It's not a good day to travel.
Well? Keep an ear out for anything exciting.
Greetings.
I've got what you need.
Yes?
You're ready? We soon depart.
Well? Of course.
On the branches? Is that safe? Is it easy to stumble off of these areas?
Come, do your trading here.
Greetings.
How may I serve?
Greetings.
Hello there.
Come, do your...
In the mood for a little trip? Of course.
Who's a good mount?
Please, someone, we need help.
Come and do...
At your...
Is there something I can shop you for today?
The one...
May I help you?
How can I help you?
Speak of you.
Something I can do.
This one has...
I've got just what you need.
Care to buy?
Now here's...
No, I don't need that. I'm right off the edge of everything.
Yes.
Can I help you?
You have no idea how disappointed I am feeling right now. I'm so proud.
Something I can do?
Hello there.
You will in time well and be used up.
Big guy sure loves the sound of his own voice.
Some of the things give me something better. Nothing of interest to me right now.
Here we are, where the fabled chase began. Ah, what a flight! I almost didn't want to land. But, to business. The Luminaries are beings of great power. Each has a domain they have shaped to their choosing. Each domain has a door, and each door, of course, has a key. As I said in the library, let the fable be your guide. We are here at the Lady, the first annotated location in the fable. Just as you did back at the Scalarium, peer through the true sight lens within a focal point. Magic wards left behind by the Indrik. A trio of these wards hide a fragment of his key. Once revealed, these wards can be dispelled from a distance. Clear them all, and the key fragment will be revealed. Don't worry, I'll help you find it. If the Luminaries share one trait, it's a love of a challenge overcome. Yes, you'll need to gather 3 key fragments to open the Indrik's door. Let's begin, and remember, if you lose your sight, there will always be more focal points at hand. Peer through the lens, reveal the wards, and claim the key fragment. This may seem a small step, but an incredible path waits before you.
That could come in handy.
The lens shows you magic the way Wolfseld saw it. Shades of how the Luminaries see it. Now, your vision has faded. Find another focal point. Each will be in sight of a ward. Your vision has faded once more. Find another focal point. Peer through the lens and break the wards to find the key fragment. The fragment revealed. The first key fragment is yours. Well done. You've taken to this well. Your early steps to master scribing. But from here I must take my leave. Return to the Scalarium. Ulfsild, I believe, wanted her inheritor to walk this path alone. Just as you did here, use the fable to find your way. Dispel the wards, and with key in hand, you should be able to open the door and meet the Luminary Indrik face to face. He will likely ask you to prove yourself worthy of his power. I have a good feeling about you, interloper. Altar breaker. I have faith you can do it. Magnus guide you on your journey, and I'll see you back at the Scalarium. Just remember, you can always reference the Fable of the Indrik from your bag. Ulfsild's annotations will guide you on your journey. Find the wards, obtain the fragments, and soon you shall meet your first luminary of magic. Excellent. The wards are nearby. Seek the key fragment. Walk the path.
Seem to be making much progress.
Just keep at it, I suppose.
Would be nice to get a drink or two.
Gather your feathers about you. The last fragment is within those ruins.
Don't hold back.
flown true. The luminary Indrik's door is close. Find the path to the top, and take the next step on your journey.
Let's make some noise.
It has been many long years since a mortal entered my domain. And now here you are, following in Ulfsild's footsteps. Welcome to my domain, adventurer, bearer of my fable. I sense the power of the Scholarium within you. Your ink-stained hands have touched the altar's magic. I sensed too when Ulfsild's essence faded from this realm. After all these years, do you hope to be her inheritor? I sense potential. You hunger for power, much as Ulfsild did when she sought me out all those years ago. I will ask you the same question I asked her. Do you deserve this power? The power to edit grimoires, to rewrite magic? What confidence! You believe you have the wisdom to use my power. The power to maim or mend, to blast with flame or freeze with ice. We shall see. First, my door must open once again. Place the fable you carry with you upon the dais. A story is never just a story. It has the power to change from within and without. The fable of the Indrik acts as a symbolic connection, a commitment from me to you. Place the book and open the path. It's good to taste the ink of the Scholarium upon the air again. Power can mean many things. Its meaning may change with each new day, each turn of the season. Ulfsild learned this hard lesson when the Scholarium slipped away. If I am to teach you as I taught her, I must learn what power means to you. A scroll nearby details a series of challenges, expressions of power, both subtle and not. Choose two to complete, that I might know what power means to you. You do not know me yet, but I am no taskmaster. Power expressed against one's will is no power at all. Attempt only the challenges that appeal to you. When you are done, return, and we will take your next step together. Rest easy. I would not set you to task without cause. There is method to my mindset. In the meantime, you have many questions. Mortals always do.
Yep.
Try and stop me.
Well done, mortal. You have risen to the challenge. One task remains. If I am to lend you my strength, you must lend me yours. Power for power. A wrong righted, and another step on the path. My own. One day, as I enjoyed the sun upon my pelt, I beheld a hunter tracking an Indrik and her fawn. The hunter moved in to claim their prize, and the hind perished. The fawn leapt for freedom, and the hunter gave chase. I stepped in. I imbued the fawn with a wisp of my power, but in acting with haste, I acted unwisely. My power protected the fawn, true enough, but it gathered the hunter in its wake. Now predator and prey are trapped in a chase unending. I granted my power to a being that did not ask for it, and did not know how to use it. The height of arrogance. A vice I have been accused of on occasion. Use the lens, find their trail, and release these poor souls from my power without focus. Seek the fawn and the hunter in a southern Auridon cavern. Del's Claim, I believe it is called today. Restore this ill-used power, and I will lend my strength to yours. A signpost on your path to master scribing.
what I needed.
Come now, little fawn. You cannot run for a... No worry. No quarry can escape me. Hounds after it.
You are no keeper. Don't you see what she has done? I will not let you free her.
It's not even worth my time.
You
Keep your
quite
weapons
the
ready.
challenge, little fawn. Another trophy for my collection. Stick 'em!
Take my soul. Just as I said, my power overwhelms the fawn. A ward of that power now binds it. Dispel the ward. You are free, little one. Free to... what? Turn with us if you wish. The fawn is safe. My strength returned. And you have had a moment, I hope, to reflect on power and its wise application. Now, as with Ulfsil before you, I offer you the Sigil of the Indrik. You will take it to the altar and imbue my strength within. The power I pass to you will infuse every drop of ink, every sheet of parchment, each whorl and dot upon the page. Until now, your mastery of the art was limited. With my support, your horizon expands. So too, the vision of your allies. I will ensure their efforts to explore and chronicle the contents of the Scholarium meet with success. Your knight has returned, with allies at her side. But that can wait. Mortal, fable-bearer, friend, accept my gift to you, the power of a luminary of magic. You have completed my trials. You have shown wisdom in the use of your power. Take my sigil. Join its essence with the altar, and let the ink flow once again.
You don't see that every day. No one's going to want to hear it.
Good to see you again. You'll find her over in the East Wing with our newest arrival.
There you are. I wanted to introduce you. This is Chronicler Ferandil.
Good to meet you. Chronicler Ferandil at your service. Chronicler of tomes, scrolls, scripts, and otherworldly delights. I'm glad that I was able to make the trip. I think you'll find my skills quite valuable on this most unexpected expedition. I've been tasked with facilitating this lost art form you've rediscovered. Scribing. How novel. As I understand it, you will be contacting and convincing these luminary creatures, empowering the altar and all that. I'll scour the complex for grimoires and scripts. I've already found quite a few, aided, perhaps, by that... what's his name? Indrik chap. I've never been led by a faun to a trove of ancient secrets before, but it was an exciting experience. Don't worry, I will do my very, very best to ensure I have what you're looking for. I take my role as chronicler for this expedition quite seriously.
It's good to be back. I know it took some time to get us all down here. Apologies. Archmage Galarian and the Votary Commander needed significant convincing to turn this into a full-fledged expedition. How did it go with the Crow? You just continue to impress again and again. With the Luminary strength added to the altar, who knows what you'll be able to accomplish? As you might imagine, Guild leadership is very interested in the art of scribing. For the duration, you have more luminaries to find, this complex needs to be explored, and the secrets of scribing are just waiting to be teased from the past. What about you, friend? This expedition would be nothing without you. Magnus be praised. We've secured supplies for a full-fledged expedition, you've allied with your first luminary, and the altar surges with new power. Not bad for a day's work. What happens next is up to you, be it griffin, netch, or dragon. We've gathered their fables in the main hall. If you have any questions, let me know. Except for what's beyond the unmarked door. We do not. Julian and I have already begun speculating, based on some early hints. Our best guess? It's Ulfsild's private study. But I suppose we'll find out, won't we? I did, and she was a bit cryptic. I mean, especially cryptic. Sometimes it's hard to tell with a magical talking crow, but she seemed like she didn't want to talk about it.
The key when shopping.
The Fable of the Dragon. This one's going to be a puzzler, my friend. The path to master scribing seems to be a winding one, eh? Fable upon fable. Except, I know I've heard the story of Misby before, and when I paged through earlier, it seemed off. Missing something. Not quite right. It stood out because we found copies of the Fable of the Dragon all over the library. We couldn't tell which one was Ulfsild's annotated copy because, well, that's your thing. However, we did find an echo. I think it's about the dragon, but I could be wrong. I love puzzles, but Ulfsild's echo said some pretty cryptic stuff. It's in the first room straight ahead as soon as you enter the East Wing. Just let me know if I can be any help. The others and I are trying to look at the Fable of the Dragon the way you do. You know, deciphering locations from the text, in case you need our help. It started a few arguments, but I don't mind. Helps that I like the work. I love them. Julian hates them. Laren seems indifferent, and Nod says he likes them, but I think he was just trying to be nice. How do you feel about them? Do you like riddles? You seem the type. Even still, if you need my help or just want to talk some ideas over, come find me. From everything I've read so far, the dragon loves riddles the way the ones in the stories love gold.
Dragon, you must choose your words carefully. If she asks if you are my inheritor, do not agree or disagree. Insist upon taking her trial. Then, seek my annotated fable as the meeting of many paths. A room full of doors with no hinges.
You listened to the echo? I think she's talking about the portal room, but we searched it 3 times over. There's no fable in there. The antechamber to the main hall is a portal room, not just because it's convenient, but because it was easy. I could sense spell hooks aplenty in that room, dating back to Ulfsild's era. They used that chamber for the exact same purpose. Be good at what you do, my mother always used to say. Even if it's not your calling. Hang on, I didn't think about Ulfsild's lens. Maybe the book's hidden in there and you're the only one who could see it. I bet that's it. Go find out.
I've never seen a dragon myself, but I've seen the damage they can cause. Pity they can't all have an appetite for riddles over destruction, like in that fable. As it happens, I'm studying to pick up Ta'agra as a second tongue. Jazenji Sir translates to Jode's Light in Cyrodiilic. Those ruins are just west of Dune, though I suppose they weren't ruins in Ulfsild's time. Stay safe.
Genji.
You're on the path to meet the dragon. This luminary was a real challenge for Ulfsild, and might prove the same for you. Just remember to breathe deeply and stay calm. That's what she told herself the first time through. The monastery Dokrin can be found southwest of Grand Ral Ka on a crescent moon of water. I don't wish to reveal any more. Ulfsild put her thoughts down plain enough. Have faith in your own cleverness. Good luck.
Any luck finding what you need? Anything I can do to help? Can I see the annotations? Here, Kaj Rolith. That's an old ruin site in northwestern Reaper's March. Fort Grimwatch is built over it now. And the bit about the door at the end. Did you notice that riddle went unsolved in the fable? No, don't tell me, I want to guess. What has a wide mouth, yet never speaks with its own voice? It's a well, right? Because when you speak into a well, it speaks back in an echo. Then I suppose we're both right. Perhaps there's a few potential answers these riddles could have. Though for your sake, hopefully not. Good luck out there.
I won't lie. I was envious that you had first rights to exploring this place with Nalia, to restoring the altar, especially after seeing how much she's opened up with you around. Now that I know it involves riddles, not so much. There's a village called Willow Grove in the south of Reaper's March. As you can imagine, it's near a large grove of willows. I don't really care for riddles, but Nalia said she could use the help. And that's the best I can figure. I don't know. Probably not in the village itself. Aren't there caves everywhere? You're headed there anyway. Maybe find a viewpoint and have a look around.
Bet there's a great tavern around here. Lead the way.
And finally, knocking over the cart of Atreus the merchant while attempting to avoid capture. For all of these crimes, this one sentences him to the stocks until such time as he shows proper repentance.
Elephants up there. Gotta remember that shortcut. Let's separate these. And split.
So beautiful.
stride.
That's when I hit my stride.
Nothing can stop you. Was that it? Close my eyes.
Contain it! I'm so...
We showed them. Let's get out of here!
Run. Move to flank.
Your
Troublemakers ready to cause trouble.
May I?
Hey, what's going on?
care to bargain?
Greetings. Let's do some business.
What's the plan?
did you get caught up in all that kind of over here?
Hey, it's your funeral.
I don't know how. Did I get hit accidentally or something? Give me some blades. I really don't want to grab any more fire.
Bet there's more nearby. Seriously, how is she? Let's see. Here we go!
You are just another riddle to be solved. The riddle, call to me!
What else I can do?
We showed them.
Nothing. Okay, let's see.
Ah, at last. Let's see how clever you are. Mortal, let us dispense with pleasantries. You are here to master scribing, to amplify the power of the altar and walk in the footsteps of the Archmagus Ulfsild. In short, her inheritor. Do I have that right? Fascinating. I sensed the power of the Indrik about you, so clearly you're here seeking my approval. In a way, that's acting as Ulfsild's inheritor. Can we at least agree on that? Very well. Have it your way. Inheritor or not, we'll have ample opportunity to see what kind of mind you have in there. Place my fable upon the dais to connect my wing to the Scalarium once more. We rejoin the Scalarium as it should be. Let's converse. Mortal, it's been some time since I had the pleasure of real conversation. I may have begun this relationship on the wrong wing. What do you say we begin again? I am the dragon, a being of purest magic, intellectual, and enjoyer of riddles. I am endlessly fascinated by the world inside the mind, the universe within. And what are riddles but a shift in perspective? Even the smallest question can lead to an entirely new worldview, if asked at the right time. I want to see if you have a mind for riddles. I've written a series that will whet your appetite for greater challenges to come. If you can decipher all of them, oh, well done. But you need only complete those which most appeal to you. Ulfsild struggled with my puzzles alone. It was her choice, but it made her miserable. You, mortal, are welcome to confer with others to solve these riddles. Ulfsild's inheritor or not, this will be fascinating to watch. Good luck. Which riddles will you solve? Which ones will you seek help to solve? Choices made are so instructive, so revealing. Don't you agree? Even if your allies tell you the answers, you'll still need to complete the tasks yourself.
How go your dealings with the dragon? Any more riddles to solve? Interesting. Not quite what I expected. The riddle of the hunt here sounds like she wants you to slay beasts and monsters in Reaper's March. It's similar to the riddle of the battle, except that's more specific. The riddle of the battle has you slaying not just monsters, but the strongest foes in all of Reaper's March. You may not want to face them alone, but that's up to you.
Oh no. You're going to ask me to help you with whatever that is you're holding there, aren't you? It's not a riddle, is it?
Maybe.
Yeah, let me see. The riddle of the game. Prestige and patron's love. That sounds like you need to beat someone in a Tales of Tribute match. And before you ask, no, I don't have time for one. Not that you'd beat me anyway.
I thought you said that you didn't have no time. Always confident.
The dragon's challenges were particularly taxing for Ulfsild. I hope you're not losing too many feathers dealing with her.
No.
Interesting. I wonder why she didn't recommend the same to Ulfsild. The Riddle of the Moon. You may remember Dokrin Monastery from the fable. A unique flower blooms there. I believe that's what you're meant to collect.
You know, I'd like to find a way to help out around here. Everyone's got their assignments and they're all just telling me to stay out of the way. I do that well enough, but I'd like to do more. Delightful. This riddle of war here, that must be Cyrodiil. I interpret this to mean you're hunting treasures in Haynote Cave, Cracked Wood Cave, and Toadstool Hollow.
Nali has opened up quite a lot recently. I can't tell if it's because of the riddles, the work in the Scalarium at large, or because of you. Whatever the reason, I'm glad to see her in such high spirits. What can I do for you? Happy to. Riddle of the Rich seems straightforward. You're looking for special treasures in the major settlements in Reaper's March? Lucky for you, there are only 3 major settlements in the March. Rolkar, Orenthia, and Dune.
Alright. I would do Cyrodiil, but I'm on a time crunch.
Would be nice to get a drink or two.
You know what? I think I might just go ahead and do it. Well, it doesn't really matter. I ain't got no CP anyway. Okay, let's see. This is at least we have one. That's as close as I can get. This way. so it might be a little late. But I definitely want to finish this one before I start the other one. Some of the things in Oblivion. I'll keep that thought to myself. Almost there. I'll just run around as tedious.
Destroyed.
Circle around.
it for that one. The 5 o'clock one is going to be a little light. Once I completed this one, we'll go into our usually 5 o'clock one. Once I'm done with this one.
What do you want?
Oh, it's over here.
Love the wind in my hair. Bet there's a great tavern around here. You're not bad with a lockpick. I wouldn't have seen this without you.
Cookies. But I'm looking for a shortcut.
Be warned. I fight dirty.
that's good. Nice shortcut.
Welcome to Arenthia.
You know, let's go. Okay, I know what this looked like, but I am on a mission and I will pay my ticket, so don't hate me.
Bandar's bundle. Hold right there. How could you do such a thing? Ha! I caught you.
Yes, I know what you call me. Okay.
No time to waste.
Take long.
Oh. So this counts. Oh, with these living things.
You're on the path.
You return. Echo your choices. The riddles you sought solutions to were quite instructive. Gave me an intriguing peek within your mind. Well done. Now, for a real challenge. If I am to lend my power to the altar, you must understand my thoughts as well. Riddles are a way to explore the way another creature thinks. A stone thrown into the pool of thought. That is your task. The challenge I put before you. Throw a stone. Construct a clever, devious riddle exclusively for me. A shrewdly impossible riddle. One I cannot solve. And yes, the riddle must have an answer. You must understand me, how I think, so that you might craft a riddle I cannot unmake. I've already given you clues, but while Ulfsild toiled alone, that was her choice, one that spoke volumes. You should reach out to your knight, consult with the crow, whatever you must to achieve the task I've put before you. With your allies at your side, seek understanding of my mind. Craft a riddle that will confound my thinking and ensure your success.
I've been dying to ask you about your trial. Please tell me the dragon gave you some sort of riddle to solve. I'm right here if you need me. Amazing, just like the fable. And do you remember when I said I thought part of it was missing? I think that was the missing piece. The dragon in the story asks Misby to come up with a riddle so clever, not even the gods could guess it. It's been years since I read it. I just can't remember. Wait, that's right. I didn't read it, I heard it. A Bandari trader, this old Jakajit that came through our village. No wonder none of the others here remembered wise Misby. A fantastic idea. Maybe it's transcribed somewhere. Let me ask around and see what I can find. In the meantime, you should talk to the crow. Ulfsild crafted an impossible riddle too, didn't she? I bet the crow could tell you how she managed hers.
That look on your face. The dragon gave you her trial, didn't she? She asked you to craft a riddle she can't solve. Just to warn you, there's no way the dragon will accept Ulfsild's riddle as your own. But I'm sure it would help to see the approach she took. Ulfsild left behind a number of notes. The dragon's trial was one that truly challenged her. That's excellent. I'd go looking for a focal point near the echo you accessed earlier. If I know Ulfsild, and I do, she'd have made sure her notes were somewhere nearby. I'll send Nalia your way if she comes looking for you. If you're hearing this, it means you've found my false book. Cleverly done. And I'm glad to see you're putting the True Sight lens to good use. Even if I'm not literally there to see it. When the dragon gave me her trial, I was in the midst of research on the origins of the luminaries. These ideas mingled in ways I couldn't imagine. Answer a riddle, though I cannot hear what you say. What can you give and receive, but never borrow? Whatever your answer was, it was just one of many that might solve that simple question. I, in turn, might have said gratitude or affection. It's important that you learn from my mistakes before attempting to craft your riddle. I left behind notes on my process at Doval Shrine in Elsewhere. Hopefully they're still there, in a storage room behind the Dragon God training fortress. After all, what better place to hide something from a dragon? May the lens be your guide.
Adventurer! I found you! And here I was worried I'd be finding you at a dead end. What did Ulfsild's echo have to say? Wow, that's a long way from here. If you're up for it, how about I create a portal for us and come along? I can open the way for you if the trail leads somewhere else. I really do. Look, I know you can handle yourself even without a Knight of the Lamp. I'll focus on research and support. But this trial is fascinating. And if I can be of service, then... well, that's why I took up with the Order in the first place.
That's gonna make me late for my other one.
This place is massive. Oh, and so beautiful. Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. Laren would kill me if I didn't take a few rubbings before we leave.
What the? Get it! Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god, I hate these things.
You got this.
Looks like this will be the last one, but this is kind of like taking a long way around.
Almost dozed off there.
Climbed up here, full plate armor on. Huge mistake. Looks like you found something at least. Listen, I climbed plenty of trees back home, and I'm nothing if not committed. Let's not talk about it. Did you find Ulfsild's notes? Let me see. The luminaries all have different opinions on where they came from. They started arguing, and to keep peace, she decided to try a different riddle. So she left her thinking... Wait. Really? Sunamir, the study, the ruins where you and I met. That was Ulfsild's study. Huh. If she has any notes on what she did next, what riddles she ended up giving the dragon, I bet they're at Sunamir. One portal to Ulfsild's ancient study coming right up. At least we won't have to do any climbing this time. Let's go. Sunamir. I wonder what it means. I never gave it a second thought before. That's right. This portal closed once I brought the others through. That Ulfsild echo is still quiet. Is there anything else hidden around here?
Whoever follows in my footsteps, I leave behind a transcribed copy of Nisbe's fable. This should help you on your quest. Look for the last of my notes in the remote holdfast of Paragon's remembrance.
I knew I wasn't crazy about Nisbe. This is so interesting. Sounds like we're off to Paragon's remembrance in Hrothgar. Allow me, adventurer.
Let's see how far I can get without being stopped by them.
Not quite the welcome I was expecting. This place must have been very different back in Old. I'll guard your backside. Head in and I'll be right behind you.
Trinimac, guide my blade!
Handy. Stamina first. Alright.
Your death will
Just what I
elevate
needed.
for the Marsh Rock!
Some of the time to look this place.
There you are. Those are her notes. Let's get back to the Scalarium, and we can go over everything we found. That was certainly an adventure, wasn't it? A jaunt through ancient ruins to craft an unsolvable riddle. Not what I expected when I woke up this morning, but exactly what I needed. What was in her last notes? Anything that will help? Let's see. Ulfsild made a riddle that started a fight among the luminaries. Then she took cues from the Misby fable and tried to craft an impossible paradox. A paradox? Wait, could it be that simple? Ulfsild says here she told the dragon how to recognize her inheritor, but she told you not to say yes when the dragon asked. That's it! Ulfsild set this up for you all those years ago. Your riddle is, am I Ulfsild's inheritor? But that's just it! This riddle is perfect for her mind. She loves puzzles, twisting things around in her head. What's twistier than a paradox? That's it, I think. Go ask the dragon if you're Ulfsild's inheritor and complete that trial. This is what Ulfsild's notes were pointing to. I know it. After everything we've learned about her, I don't think she would have sent you on this tome chase for nothing. I know this is what she wanted you to do. But, just in case, good luck. Keep in mind, this is just what I think happened, all right? Ulfsild knew her days in the Scalarium were limited, so she left behind all these echoes, notes, and fables you found along the way. That worked for the other luminaries, who would test you on their own terms. But, by her own admission, Ulfsild struggled with the dragon's trial. She wanted to make sure whoever followed in her footsteps didn't have the same problem. Right. Ulfsild told the dragon signs to watch out for, so she would know for certain you were Ulfsild's inheritor. Then she left behind instructions for you, or someone like you, so you could make sure the dragon wouldn't know where you stood. Exactly. If the dragon says you're Ulfsild's inheritor, she answered your riddle. But you never claimed to be, which, from what Ulfsild told the dragon, means you are. It's a loop the dragon could run forever, the kind of puzzle she loves.
You return, carrying a riddle for me, I hope. I have been sitting here mulling what morsel you might lay at my feet, mortal. I honestly hope I am not disappointed. Out with it. What is your riddle? How do you know what Ulfsild told me? Unless you are her inheritor. You never claimed to be. Which, from what the Archmage said, would suggest you are. If you are, then I've definitively answered your riddle. Now, if the question has an answer, you haven't brought me an unsolvable riddle. But then that would mean you aren't her inheritor. And then how would you know what Ulfsild told me? And we're right back where we started. Clever. Very clever. I do. You have a mind for riddles. And even from all those years ago, it's clear Ulfsild wanted you to have my support. I find you worthy of my power. Take my sigil to the altar, inheritor. Or pretender. Whichever you are.
Oh my god, I can't stand these.
Your wisdom and wit have proven your worth. Accept the power of the dragon, mortal. And may you prove clever enough in its use.
I don't sense it so to voices like this. Alright, finally. I've gotten the sigil. It took me long enough.
And with that, the power of the dragon has been restored to the altar.
Did you pass the trial? That look on your face! The riddle did the trick! Congratulations! You can never be certain things will turn out in your favor where dragons are concerned. Even if she's not a traditional dragon. Hey now, this was a team effort. And of course, Ulfsild herself set the stage for our success all those years ago. My usual day is filled with protection, patrols, and portals. This was a nice break from the usual. Incredible. With the dragon's power amplifying the altar, who knows what secrets you'll uncover out there in the world. We pulled together, solved her puzzles, and followed fully in Ulfsild's footsteps. Not bad for a night's work.
Finally. Next one we would do won't come back. I'll need this one here. Well, I hope that you enjoy this gameplay with this character. I intend for this character to be kind of like a primary character. aside from the other Arcanists that I have, this my intention is two things: one with voice acting, and one that is just kind of more like a speed through, and just listening to the NPCs speak. But that's just gonna be it. I'm also gonna just put probably put something on YouTube, so that if anybody wants to comment which one they like in particular, which way they rather to see me go, whether they like the voice acting along with the gameplay, or they prefer a gameplay similar to this one with the least amount of conversation between the player and the NPCs. But like I said, with that, I hope that you enjoy my gameplay, and my original gameplay I will be doing shortly. I will probably start it about at 6 o'clock. This one took a little bit longer than I expected, but I hope that when I put the video up, y'all will comment on my YouTube channel to let me know which one y'all prefer, or maybe y'all prefer both sides, a regular gameplay, no voice acting, or maybe a gameplay with voice acting. Your opinions are greatly appreciated, and I hope to see you on the next one. For now, goodbye.